What's up, Plebheads? I'm Neo, joined here tonight by my brother,
Mr. fucking YouTube, baby.
Mr. YouTube. We have not been impressed by Greedfall at all.
We have not.
Both trailers we saw one in 2018 and we saw one here in 2019. Neither of them impressed us or got us excited.
And now we have 10 minutes of gameplay.
And now we have some gameplay, and there is gameplay that has been surfacing since then. So it'll be really interesting to jump in and check this out. I have not watched this yet. Are you ready to do this? Are you ready to give our honest thoughts on it?
Let's see what they got.
And that's the thing. A lot of times when we watch these gameplays and a lot of times when we do these reactions, people say, "Oh, they're a small studio. That's why you're shitting on them," or "They're this," or "They're that." It's like we just want to see some gameplay that makes us say, "Holy shit, I have to check out this game."
Yeah, we should want to play this.
Yeah. So, are you ready to do it?
Let's do it.
Greedfall gameplay, 10 minutes, E3.
Let's check out the game.
So here we go. Let's check it out, dude. I'm ready for this.
Oh, this is the one where they go to like the islands and stuff, right? And
Yeah.
but we can't understand what they're doing.
Really come soon. You'll see.
So Greedfall is set on an island that's being colonized, right?
Yeah, it's the very beginning of that colonization. But this part that you can see in the video, in fact, it's before that. You're beginning the game in a city that is still in the old continent, and with some of your companions and your cousins.
I feel like this game is basically a fantasy retelling of Pocahontas.
Travel to this island.
Sure.
It's kind of the impression that I'm
This is
getting.
really when the game will begin, in fact.
What's the fun?
Yeah, so this is the end of the prologue when you're leaving the island, and as you can see, everything is not going as expected. So
this is extremely my jam. There's something really wonderful about that sort of uninhabited setting that comes with the fear that gets coupled with people sort of arriving to a new place and.
We're having a fight now? Okay, we're gonna have a fight.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
we got a lock on.
Yeah, it looks like you got what is this, like a health bar up here? Yeah, there we go. You got a health bar up here and up top. Okay.
It feels like lived in. There's not a lot of surprise and fear around every corner in the same way.
So it looks like they're trying to utilize some traps.
well, in fact, the idea first was really.
See if that
to
lights them
focus
up. There you go.
It was about exploration, and by
What
thinking
the
about
fuck?
it makes sense after a while to use the 17th century as a kind of. Well, of course, it's just an historical
So we got
reference because it's not
Lock
historical.
on
potion.
combat? Okay.
Okay.
So why not just shoot at him
it's
the whole time?
also a way to, I think, to bring some feelings in the game that really
Okay.
comes with.
Why his
you know,
hands
discovery.
glowing?
And
Elemental
it's by
damage?
this travel to this journey to this new island, by meeting all these strange creatures and the people,
Interesting.
the actual inhabitants of the island that are
Okay, I
also
mean.
there and that are.
Oh, look at that poison damage. Just very slowly drained its health there. I don't know if you saw that.
Look
Look at this. Look at all these different.
Of wearing their clothes.
Okay.
Some also some.
Not too
the
difficult.
architectures of their houses are different.
Level up. Okay.
And it was very interesting to show this encounter between two different worlds. And even the people
Oh
coming
no,
from
they're
this,
not gonna start
these
like
old and
becoming
dying
friends and
cities,
befriending
they're
them,
not
are
all
they?
the same. There are some different cultures also from
Ooh.
these colonists. So you will
He's not
also
doing too
have
well.
to interact
Having a
with
bad
them.
day.
And I think that this setting was very interesting because it.
I like the
could
weapons.
Talk about many different things. The discovery and exploration, which is, I think, something that is very exciting in many RPGs, but also some more political or diplomatic aspects that could be very fun, and that are not that much used in fantasy video games. And it's funny because, in some TV shows like Game of Thrones, politics in fantasy is something that is now, well known.
Well, they got a
And
fucking
something
awesome
that
skill
brings
tree. I will give them that.
Yeah, that is. I'm
I
with
do
you.
like that. I
think
do
there's
like that.
a certain adventure that comes with colonizing something, but there's also if there are people already there, it's not really that nice to show
Okay.
up and just
Interesting.
start, setting up shop.
Exactly.
See, I
And
called it, dude.
it's,
Pocahontas.
Of course, bringing a
Kind
lot
of.
of choices for the player. That is also something that is very important to me when we are, writing and developing an RPG. We want to give choices to the player. And here, by having several factions in the game, some from the whole continent and of course some from the island, and to allow the player to side with whom he wants, to make alliance, to meet plenty of different people,
Get
to
that off
listen to
there.
the story and make choices based on all what he has discovered, and of course his own, feelings toward that. it gives a lot of freedom, and also it gives a real impact of these choices on the universe.
Ooh,
and
here
on
we
the
go.
actual gaming experience.
I just
you
hear the
mentioned a lot of
Jurassic Park
exploration.
music
Is
in the
this an
background.
open
right now.
Okay, it's,
Da-na-na-na-na-na.
the island is composed of several big areas that you can, travel and discover, and each of these areas are, connected with dungeons.
interesting.
And,
Decent
plenty of
environment.
Yeah, decent environment. The graphics are, I would just say the graphics are fair to middling.
Fair.
They're not anything fantastic.
on this island.
But-
so around
but
the
it's
cities
okay.
have been built
I
by
just
the
don't
colonists.
know why this
you
does
can
not
see
get my heart beating like I
traditional
want it
I
to.
got. Let me tell me if you feel this way too. Tell me if you feel this way too. I get kind of like a Souls-like vibe from the combat,
Yeah.
but almost dumbed down a little bit.
Souls like basic Souls
Yeah.
like combat.
Yeah.
Like,
Like basic Souls-like would be
yeah.
like how I described that girl.
Lock
I really like
on.
the aesthetic
Yeah.
here because I feel like we've seen lots of RPGs
But
that
yeah.
do sort of Western fantasy.
I mean,
Knights
it's
in
not-
Shining Armor and all that.
It's not
I don't see
terrible.
quite a lot of 17th century.
There's I like their map. I think it's a cool map. To me, the island feels
Yeah,
kind
that's
of.
sort there be monsters here.
Yeah.
The island feels kind
Yeah, I've
of.
seen a
Come
couple
on, show us
screenshots that look
something
like
else
they
here.
took,
Give
I don't
me,
know,
give me
classic
just
some.
so
I like.
fucking
Oh, I
big.
like that they have an animal in the environment.
Right.
Yeah, okay.
I don't know if
But
the
this
plot.
is-
I don't know.
seems
If,
so
To
bare,
find,
though.
like, this
Yeah.
Flemish feeling, the one you
just
can
struggling
find
to
in this
really-
old painting from the 17th century.
Hmm.
So we really worked to try to find this feeling inside the game with, of course, the different lights,
Yeah,
colors.
that running
also.
mechanic doesn't throw
For
me.
the costumes, we even worked with.
So what do we
some
got
that
here?
was,
We got,
really,
what, bears or-
designed
looks like he's got a
and,
axe or a club.
Costumes for the
Wow.
movie industry, for the
Brown
films
Olga.
and historical films. So she gave us a lot of intel and information on how the clothes.
Okay, you got a buddy with you. You got a partner there that's helping you? That's
really
cool.
wants this game to reflect something.
It doesn't look
that was
terrible
No.
from,
It's-
from
that
like,
is,
it
you know,
looks
bringing
functional,
magic
but I just
Yeah.
don't see
I've
it.
seen significantly worse looking games.
Yeah, I do
Where's
love
the,
that
yeah, but I don't
game
see anything
because
that really gets
obviously
me
there wasn't-
excited here.
Where's the big
Is this
hook?
is there
But it's
co-op?
that era back then, right?
You got all these people going around with you.
That's sort of
Kurt.
how we know it. and to
Ciora,
see that
Kurt.
recreated is really interesting. I wanted to talk a little bit about the creature design, because that.
I'm just
sort of
not seeing something different here, or
bone
new
monster
or
we saw at the
interesting
beginning is
enough to where I'm
incredible.
going to pay
Yeah.
$60 for
like,
this.
Yeah, no
like
way.
totally my jam.
That's
it
where
feels
I'm
a
struggling
little
with it. I mean, it
Bloodborne-y,
doesn't
there's a,
look.
it feels like some
You know,
stuff
it's almost like you got a
Witcher or something.
combination
There's a
of,
lot
like you said,
really cool
Pocahontas,
stuff
The
happening.
Witcher.
So,
Here we go,
how do you
dude.
guys come up with monsters for this game?
Well, there are different types of monsters in the game. Some are
Assassin's
obviously,
Creed. I mean, what do you
Yeah.
got going on in here?
Yeah. What are you attempting to be?
Bears kind of.
Yeah, we have some more normal, animal-like creatures, and we have these huge creatures. that are
Huge.
deeply
The
connected
huge
to the island.
creatures.
The idea was to imagine how the island itself, by
Christ.
defending against colonists. What
Don't
sort of
take
creature
me
it
back
could
and show me the same
create
thing
by
again. I want to see
itself,
more gameplay. I want to see
using
new
different type
stuff.
of environments of the island. So as we have, of course, some part of the island with deadwoods, it gave this type of monsters. But we have also swamp monsters, mountain monsters, and each time that they physically look like the environment they are from. So it was something that was important to us.
Are we
to
going to see a
reflect that
different way to
aspect.
fight
Yeah,
this
it was almost
monster?
like the island itself
not?
is sort of fighting back.
They're just going to do
Exactly.
the same thing
The
as
title
last time.
Greedfall, is it sort
Of course
of
not.
implying the kind of inherent selfishness that comes with?
It's difficult for me to answer because it's really spoiling. In fact, this
Of
time
course it
was
is.
a great
Of course it
title,
is. Greed is the
but
fall
I
of
think
man.
it's-
That's
it
the whole
may
point of your
be
title.
Giving a little too much information.
Greed is good according to
so-
Gordon Gekko,
but,
so
well, I hope you
I
discovered
disagree.
that.
Yeah, I mean, I
I
disagree.
disagree with your hypothesis, bitch.
Jesus Christ!
Different types of
Uh,
cities. Each
I do as
there
well.
are 3 big cities on this island, and
disagree.
each of it has a different philosophy or look because it's connected to one of the different factions.
Oh, here we go. Come on,
And,
show us something.
During the game, some of the
I don't
choices
care how
you
long the
made
travel takes.
can
Let's see
really
what we got.
change
Give me
the
something.
political,
Nice
presence
Viander
of this
they got.
different
That's pretty
faction
cool.
of the island. Some faction can really disappear from the island, so each choices
Okay.
has a lot of.
Your weapon, I
importance,
like that.
Even if
That
you
I'm
can,
that
say
that's this I think is
minor
cool.
at the
This I
beginning,
like.
But then 10
I like
hours
stuff like
later,
this.
It can become really important, and you understand now that
Cool.
you should have maybe be careful.
Cool.
Now, in terms of traversal, obviously we saw the character running around. We saw like a more scripted.
I get a lot of like
horses,
Fable
weird horse
almost
monsters
vibes from this.
like that.
No,
Yeah, and
no,
I
A less
don't- I don't-
cartoony
I
Fable.
don't get enough. differentiation
horses or
here.
creatures like
Yeah.
that.
That's my problem.
It's mostly
Yeah.
your travels will be mostly by foot, by discovering some new path, and there are also some kind of teleport places.
No,
through
I'm
this
actually a
part.
pretty big fan of stuff like
I
this
mean,
when they
it's,
do things like this.
very
But
classic.
again, something like that
Also,
isn't going to make me say
there
I'm
are
spending
some,
$60 on this game.
places
Yeah.
Something like that's going to make me
where
say
you can
I'm going to
meet
rent
some
this game.
merchant,
Yeah.
with wagons, and by interacting with them, they can drive you to the next city. So we avoid using horses or creatures like that.
Can you tell us a bit about the NPC companions?
Yeah, there are 5 companions that you can recruit through the game, and each of these companions is
Oh, that's pretty cool. You can modify your weapon. I
connected
like that a
to
lot.
a-
That's
a
cool.
different faction, so they will be very helpful in your interaction with this
Look at
faction
that, dude.
if you're friendly enough with them. Because of course, if you're not listening to them, if you're not doing some quest for them, after a while they can betray you or leave the place or die.
Oh, what do we got here?
So,
Going down to the mines.
Well, it's also something you
Now,
should
of
take
course,
into account.
it's going to be a monster
If
reveal
it's
right before the end of the
companion,
right
can
before the
be,
end of the
equipped.
gameplay trailer. Right before the end of the
You
gameplay.
can't really give them orders, but
Okay, we got some
they have
bats,
some very
annoying ass
specific,
bats that, of course,
specialties and
will
skills.
cause fear when they hit you, and you won't be able to
of course, by
fight.
using
Yeah.
We
these
know how much you love fear,
companions in the
Jdog.
fight to complete your own skills, it can be very helpful. So here
Oh,
It's nice to have
nice.
some friends along on this horrible.
Looks like you switched to that
bat era.
rifle or that whatever that was on the fly
And,
there.
well, these companions really bring a lot of story elements. We really want all the quests to be connected to the main quest, so even their story will bring some more, information and elements to go through this whole story.
Well, I think that's
So,
important too, though.
you should
I feel
really
like
listen
everything
to
you
what
do
they
in a
have to
game
say,
should kind of
as it can be
lead
really
you,
helpful.
should kind of lead you
One
into
last
that
question.
end
Are
game
there
direction.
Sort of status effects like poison or madness?
Yes, we've seen it already.
Madness, no, but poison, of course, and there are also different effects that are connected to the magic of the islands or to the magic of the colonies, because they also use a kind of magic which is more related to a kind of divine magic. So this type of magic can, affect your character during the fights mostly, but there are plenty of alchemical potion you can take to get rid of this type of effects.
Awesome. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that is Greedfall.
Is I think they're using these monsters, right, to sell a basic RPG. Okay, that's what I think they're doing, a kind of a repeat style RPG, right? And that's where I have some concerns.
Okay.
I'm not sure what to think. I mean, the game itself doesn't necessarily look bad if you're looking for an RPG with your basic, weapon upgrading, right?
Yeah.
Exploration. So if you're looking for that, I don't think it necessarily looks bad. It just doesn't look different or new or really, like, what is the selling point here is where I'm struggling with this.
No, I'm with you, 100%.
So that's my problem.
Yeah, for me, I agree with you. To me, it is basic RPG with sold under the guise of fancy monsters with, but just basic gameplay elements. This doesn't look like anything incredible. It looks like drop your traps, use your potions, shoot, slash, repeat. And that's fine if that's what you want to play. That's totally fine. I know some people are just jacked out of their mind for this game. I checking some comments, checking some message boards, and people are like, I can't wait to play this game. This is what I've been waiting for. I love spiders, this, that, the other thing. And, okay, great. But to me, I look at this and I'm just like, it's almost, like you said, basic exploration RPG.
Yeah, I don't see enough here, unless I'm really missing something,
Trying to push an age-old message.
where I'm just going to be jumping for this on the first day.
Yeah.
Right? Now, I'm not saying maybe I don't pick it up on sale or something,
Yeah.
but, I'm just not feeling it. And I'm not sure why.
Yeah, there is just something about what I see that,
I don't know if it's the setting, if it's the clothing, if it's the actual time period. I don't know what's the huge turnoff for me personally here, but maybe it's the gameplay, maybe it's the fact that there's, you look at like a game like The Witcher 3 that you kind of, we've got enough hundreds of hours in, and this doesn't necessarily seem like it's all that different. It's just, so many of these games are derivative.
Well,
right?
what is The Witcher 3 now? 4 years old?
Yeah.
And we're still kind of basing our, what is that? Like our base base expectations around that.
Yeah.
And it's like it almost feels like, okay, it's just another game. Like here we go, just
with
another
different
game.
skins and a different story, but you got the same basic gameplay. So I'm just not sure here, guys. I really am not what to tell you about this.
We gotta see what the plebs think. We gotta get the plebs thoughts down in the comments. You guys gotta let us know what you're thinking about Greedfall. We've seen some trailers, we've seen some gameplay. We're actually hoping to see some more coming up here. I'd like to see some more gameplay and see, kind of where things are at with it.
This is a game where I think they could really do well from a demo.
Yeah.
Where you have these
and like a hard
it's
demo.
actually fun to play.
Yeah, not like a 5-minute demo either, like a hour demo.
Give me that first hour and let me try to hook me on it.
Yeah.
Maybe that would be the way, but I'm really struggling here.
No, I'm with you 100%. We got to have the plebs comments down below. You guys let us know what you thought. Like the video if you enjoyed the reaction and discussion here. Greedfall gameplay from E3. We'll see you right here next time for more honest content like this.
You're welcome.
GG of plebs.